From translation, Net New English Translation. This 26th day of the year. Today we are reading passages Exodus 25 to 27. Exodus chapter 25, verses 1 to 39. The Lord spoke to Moses. Tell the Israelites to bring me an offering. You are to receive my offering from everyone who willingly gives it. This is the offering you are to receive from them: gold, silver, bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, fine linen, goat hair, ram skins dyed red and fine leather, acacia wood, oil for the light, spices for the anointing oil and for fragrant incense, onyx stones and other gems to be set in the ephod and the breastplate. Let them construct a sanctuary for me, so that I may dwell among them. You must construct it according to all that I show you, the pattern of the tabernacle and the pattern of all its furnishings. They must make an ark of acacia wood. Its length is to be 45 inches, its width 27 inches, and its height 27 inches. You must overlay it with pure gold, both inside and out. You must make a gold molding all around it. You are to cast 4 gold rings for it, and attach them to its 4 feet, with 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other side. You must make poles of acacia wood, and overlay them with gold. You are to put the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark, to carry the ark with them. The poles must remain in the rings of the ark. They are not to be removed from it. You are to put into the ark the testimony that I will give to you. You must make a propitiatory cover of pure gold. Its length is to be 45 inches, and its width 27 inches. You are to make 2 cherubim of gold. You are to make them of hammered work at the 2 ends of the propitiatory cover. Make 1 cherub at one end, and 1 cherub at the other end. You are to make the cherubim of one piece with the propitiatory cover at its 2 ends. The cherubim are to have their wings spread upward, overshadowing the propitiatory cover with their wings. They are to face each other, looking toward the propitiatory cover. You are to put the propitiatory cover on top of the ark, and in the ark you are to put the testimony that I will give to you. I will meet with you there, and I will speak with you from above the propitiatory cover, from between the 2 cherubim that are over the ark of the testimony. I will speak with you about all that I command you regarding the Israelites. You are to make a table of acacia wood. Its length is to be 36 inches, its width 18 inches, and its height 27 inches. You are to overlay it with pure gold, and make a gold molding all around it. You are to make a surrounding frame for it 1 handbreadth wide, and you are to make a gold molding all around its frame. You are to make 4 gold rings for it, and attach them to the 4 feet, with 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other side. You are to make poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold, and you are to insert the poles into the rings that are on the sides of the table, to carry the table with them. You are to make its plates, dishes, pitchers, and bowls for pouring drink offerings from pure gold. You are to set the bread of the presence on the table before me continually. You are to make a lampstand of pure gold. The lampstand is to be made of hammered work. Its base, its stem, and its flower-like cups are to be of one piece with it. 6 branches are to extend from the sides of the lampstand, 3 branches from one side and 3 branches from the other side. Each of the 6 branches that extend from the lampstand is to have 3 cups shaped like almond blossoms, with buds and flowers, while the lampstand itself is to have 4 cups shaped like almond blossoms, with buds and flowers. There is to be a bud under the first 2 branches from it, a bud under the second 2 branches from it, and a bud under the third 2 branches from it, for the 6 branches that extend from the lampstand. Their buds and their branches are to be of one piece with it, all of it 1 hammered work of pure gold. You are to make 7 lamps for it, and then set its lamps up on it, so that they shine on the space in front of it. Its snuffers and trays are to be made of pure gold. You are to use a talent of pure gold to make it, and all these utensils. Now see that you make them according to the pattern shown you on the mountain. Exodus chapter 26, verses 1 to 37. You are to make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of finely spun linen, and blue, purple, and scarlet yarn. You are to make them with cherubim that are the work of an artistic designer. The length of each curtain is to be 42 feet, and the width of each curtain is to be 6 feet, the same size for each of the 10 curtains. You are to join 5 of the curtains together, and the other 5 curtains together. You are to make loops of blue material along the edge of the end curtain in one set, and along the edge of the end curtain in the second set. You are to make 50 loops on the one curtain, and you are to make 50 loops on the edge of the curtain that is in the second set, so that the loops are opposite one another. You are to make 50 gold clasps and join the curtains together with the clasps, so that the tabernacle is a single unit. You are to make curtains of goat hair for a tent over the tabernacle. You are to make 11 curtains of these. The length of each curtain is to be 45 feet, and the width of each curtain is to be 6 feet, the same size for the 11 curtains. You are to join 5 of the curtains together into one set, and the other 6 curtains together into another set. You are to make 50 loops on the edge of the end curtain in one set, and 50 loops on the edge of the end curtain in the second set. You are to make 50 bronze clasps and put the clasps into the loops to join the tent together, so that it is a single unit. The surplus of the tent curtains, the half curtain that is left over, is to hang down over the back of the tabernacle. The surplus of the length in the tent curtains, the half yard that is left over, is to hang down over the sides of the tabernacle on the right and left sides, to cover it. You are to make a covering for the tent of ram skins dyed red, and a covering of fine leather is to be above that. You are to make frames for the tabernacle of acacia wood as supports. Each frame is to be 15 feet long and 27 inches wide, with 2 tenons that fit into one another. You are to make all the frames of the tabernacle in this way. You are to make the frames for the tabernacle. 20 frames for the south side. You are to make 40 silver bases under the 20 frames, 2 bases under the first frame for its 2 tenons, and 2 bases under the next frame for its 2 tenons. For the second side of the tabernacle on the north side, 20 frames and their 40 silver bases, 2 bases under the first frame, and 2 bases under the next frame. For the back of the tabernacle on the west side, you are to make 6 frames, and you are to make 2 frames for the corners of the tabernacle at the rear. They are to be doubled at the bottom and complete all the way to the top. You are to put a ring in them for the bars, and they are to be the 8 frames of the tabernacle with their 16 silver bases. You are to make bars of acacia wood, 5 for the frames on one side of the tabernacle, 5 for the frames on the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 for the frames on the west side of the tabernacle. The middle bar that goes through the frames from one end to the other is to be made of acacia wood, overlaid with gold. You are to overlay the frames with gold and make their rings of gold to hold the bars, and you are to overlay the bars with gold. You are to set up the tabernacle according to the plan for it that you were shown on the mountain. You are to make a curtain of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen, the work of an artistic designer. It is to be with cherubim. You are to hang it on 4 posts of acacia wood overlaid with gold, and their hooks are to be gold, on 4 silver bases. You are to hang the curtain under the clasps and bring the ark of the testimony there behind the curtain, and the curtain will make a division for you between the holy place and the most holy place. You are to put the propitiatory cover on the ark of the testimony in the most holy place. You are to put the table outside the curtain and the lampstand on the south side of the tabernacle, opposite the table. You are to put the table on the north side of the tabernacle and the lampstand on the south side of the tabernacle, opposite the table. You are to make a screen for the entrance of the tent of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and fine linen, the work of an artistic designer. You are to make 5 posts for the screen and overlay them with gold, and their hooks are to be gold, and you are to cast 5 bronze bases for them. Exodus chapter 27, verses 1 to 21. You are to make the altar of acacia wood, 7 feet long and 7 feet wide. The altar is to be square, and its height is to be 4.5 feet. You are to make its horns on its 4 corners. Its horns are to be of one piece with it, and you are to overlay it with bronze. You are to make its pots for its ashes, its shovels, its basins, its meat hooks, and its firepans. You are to make all its utensils of bronze. You are to make a grate for it of bronze lattice, and make on the lattice 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners. You are to put the grate under the ledge of the altar from below, so that the grate reaches halfway up the altar. You are to make poles for the altar of acacia wood, and overlay them with bronze. The poles are to be put into the rings on the sides of the altar, to carry it with them. You are to make the altar hollow, out of boards. You are to make it like this for them, a hollow chest of boards, just as it was shown to you on the mountain. You are to make the courtyard of the tabernacle. For the south side there are to be hangings for the courtyard of fine linen, 150 feet long for one side, its 20 posts and their 20 bronze bases, and the hooks of the posts and their bands of silver are to be the same for the 2 sides. For the north side there are to be hangings 150 feet long, with its 20 posts and their 20 bronze bases, and the hooks of the posts and their bands of silver. For the west side there are to be hangings for the courtyard 75 feet long, with their 10 posts and their 10 bases. For the east side, toward the sunrise, there are to be 75 feet of hangings. The hangings on one side of the gate are to be 22.5 feet, with their 3 posts and their 3 bases, and the hangings on the other side of the gate are to be 22.5 feet, with their 3 posts and their 3 bases. For the gate of the courtyard there is to be a curtain 30 feet long, of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen, the work of an artistic designer, with 4 posts and their 4 bases. All the posts around the courtyard are to be furnished with silver bands and hooks and bronze bases. The courtyard is to be 150 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 4.5 feet high, with hangings of fine linen and bronze bases for the posts. All the utensils of the tabernacle for all its service, All its tent pegs, and all the tent pegs of the courtyard, are to be made of bronze. You are to command the Israelites to bring you pure oil of pressed olives for the light, so that the lamps may burn continually. In the tent of meeting, outside the curtain that is before the testimony, Aaron and his sons are to keep it in order from evening until morning before the Lord. It is to be a perpetual ordinance among the Israelites for their generations.